So over here we have TeRRoR, also known as John Slow. He has a terrible map, I can see right off the bat. He is Persians. His opponent over here in the red is Dench, also known as Cage. I believe Cage was just his old name, not a nickname. I don't remember seeing it though, it's been quite a long time. Either way, Indians vs Persians. It's quite an interesting matchup because if you're going to plan towards more your late game style, then the thing with Indians and Persians, it's like Persian Mirror really, where you can go halb, hand cannoneer, bomber cannon. But of course Indians do it better, so you really need to consider a few things. Indians overall are just pretty good civ, but compared to Persians, I do prefer them. I'm going to turn the game volume up a little bit. I'm not sure how well you hear it. No, maybe you hear well enough. I don't know. Let me know if the game volume's not loud enough. Okay, so looking at TeRRoR's map, this is... I never said I prefer Persians, I said I prefer Indians. Unless I made a misspoke. This map is overall pretty bad. My money here is that TeRRoR is going to trush if you have bad stones. Persians don't really need stone, but it can be quite helpful to have, especially for defending. I don't know what Dench is saying, but if it's bad, I apologize already. I don't speak whatever he's making up. I think Persians are okay in Arena. I would put them towards low tier compared to other civs, but they're really not that bad. Their 1TC pushing is really strong, and it's common to see other things than monks being the castle age aggression these days. With these golds, of course, that's not really acceptable. TeRRoR could wall this, which would, you know, give him some extra gold. That's a nice easy couple of houses, really. I would do that personally, but that's just me. I wouldn't really care too much about it. I would just say, you know, he doesn't really have any usable golds. Versus Indians, there's lots of things that Indians can do. This gold, I mean, it could be targeted. Can't be scouted in Dark Age though, so this stone can be, however. So Dench can actually scout both stones and 2 secondary golds, so Dench might trush himself. Indians can up quite fast, and also the good food bonus helps him to get castle age quicker after that. So it's quite nice for the Indian player because he can scout that this map is quite bad. He just doesn't know where the main gold is, but of course it's not the best. Looking over at Dench's map, his main gold is terrible, his main stone is terrible. But in the back he has... is that double berries? Yeah. He has double berries, very nice. Second gold, second stone, and then extra gold. On Arena, each player gets 2 second golds of 4 tiles. But also just out on the map, there's 2 extra golds of 3 tiles. There's the other one. So if Dench scouts this, then he knows that TeRRoR is not going to have any gold in his back area, aside from his main gold. Am I blind? I actually don't see the extra stone on this map. Huh, that's interesting. Anyway, having a look over at Dench's map. So Dench has a really good map, and it's actually... TeRRoR can scout this, but he could also scout there's no outside, so if he ups very fast for trush, maybe he doesn't get that much scouting in, he might see these and just sort of assume. So yeah, I'm just really expecting a trush here either way. This is played on Arena with an E, not with an I. So, you know, if you play aggressive, then your map doesn't really matter. You have to take map control if, you know, you want to really just not die. Being this close though, that's pretty difficult, really. There's not much you could do to really secure map control, but there goes Loom and there goes Clicking Out the Feudal, 21 pop for TeRRoR. For Dench. Oh, I just thought he had one villager going to like this tree or something, I would have just cried. TeRRoR? I mean, he's gonna win the scout fight when... No, he isn't actually. In Feudal Age, both of these scouts will... They'll take 4 hits to kill the 18 HP scout, and they'll take 4 hits with 3 damage each to kill the 12 HP scout, so that's still 50-50. There are 2, the Spectator Dashboard and the Spectator Overlay. I don't remember which one I use. They might both just be combined, I don't really know. I have issues with it though, so I don't really know which is which. I'm trying to consider just removing the whole thing and starting again. On with Dark Age for Dench. Dench is doing a 25+2, and it looks like he just kind of got housed in the meantime, but of course he's going to see TeRRoR very soon, so he might change his plan. 25+2 though, that's definitely, you know, a nice build if you're going to be against something like Trush. Just because you're going to be up that little bit faster. What are the settings of Spectator Dashboard? Is Control-S? No, apparently not. Control-Shift-S? Yeah, Control-Shift-S. There's probably something in this to change the look of the overlay. So Dench is quickly rolling up against this. I don't really see what you could do against this, aside from just not lose villagers like that. Oh man, that hurts. Something I've been saying for quite a long time though. For every villager that TeRRoR kills, he's going to idle his TC for 1 more. So you're never going to be that far behind. I mean, Dench is already 2 fills ahead, minus Lim. I don't know why he isn't considering getting Lim. Now he is. So I'm not really sure what TeRRoR plans to do, because he's going to get in, but then he's kind of trapped. Although I think Dench needs to start building this tower with more villagers, because, you know, these 5 villagers can definitely outbeat these 2. This is not looking too good for Dench actually, he really should be building out with a bit more. TeRRoR has a lot of map scouting. Dench also knows about everything inside. Didn't take any deer. He has really easy to take deer, but he's not taking them. We're gonna have a TeRRoR fight here, and I think TeRRoR is just going to invest his time and effort into making sure that he wins this. The HP on his villagers inside the tower are all full, whereas Dench's are one's half dead already. And getting a couple of villagers are going to take a few more hits if he's trying to garrison them inside the tower, so he doesn't have much chance to win this. He is now in stone though. And wow, TeRRoR just going for a bit of an all-in here. He has 5 villagers on food, 3 on berries, 2 on berries, 3 on farms. Man, he's just setting everything. This is more and more fun. How many villagers TeRRoR have forward now? That's another 5, 10 villagers. He is currently on 28 fills, so he has 18 fills at home. That's actually quite a lot on wood. Don't know what he plans to do with the wood, maybe build a market, sell some stuff to click up. 4 in stone as well. Although I suppose maybe he wants to go for 5 if he wants to add up to the towers. This tower's gonna get wrecked. I don't see... There's a blacksmith? Yes, there is. Joshua, you should never lose to Glenn. It's just, it's a big faux pas in the industry is all I'm gonna say. I think we're not gonna see the best pull up because something just feels not that right about this. Yeah, it just feels like he's not investing too much in defending. Maybe going up too early? He is going to have a run very fast, and he does have some nice saving gold. Only 1 villager on it though, so Maggie knows I'm not going to come in quick. Quickly patching this up, that's going to be nice, but he has 10 villagers now walking into it. What? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 villagers just sent every... He delayed the TC, he's going for it. Oh wow. Oh man, TeRRoR man. Come on. Come on, TeRRoR, come on. Oh wow. He's person-dicing the Indian player in arena. Oh, that is ludicrous. And he's still mining stone, he's still taking a decent amount of lumber camps. He does have 4 farms, which obviously is going to sustain his villager production from his half-built TC, but... Oh, wow. So he's doing that, and then he just continues to build a tower over here. He's going to... Oh yeah, Dench is hopeless. He's now trapped as well. He cannot exit out his base this way. He's castle age, so he can build a TC. That's probably what I would do. I would probably build a TC out here and a TC out here maybe. Just kind of escape this mental institute right here. TeRRoR Korean villagers forgetting to retask to attack the TC, that's just when you know. Okay, I was going to complain about TeRRoR on this this one Trushion, but this is quite a bit more special. So the tower's now up, a barracks is coming out. Okay, I can see a barracks coming out. You know, like, if this TC actually goes down, then something like a couple of scouts will just easily kill a mangonel, really. Dench does have a high wood production, well, he's losing some now. And he's not even got villagers in his TC to deny this. He could just like straight up wall there, and... such a waste of a TC, Dench, come on. Glockin does have a point though. There's no way that these TCs can be run. I mean, a couple more farms and they can be run as Indians, but... Wow. TeRRoR's economy at home. Oh! He still has a decent amount of lumberjacks, but he has quite a lot on farms now. That's going to help him out. I would have gone straight mangonels as well, but he only had the one villager on the gold, which was unusual. So both of these towers are going to go up. Dench still does he doesn't have the food yet, but he doesn't have fletching either way. And this tower is in range of this one, so that villager is probably going to get sniped. I don't think Dench is paying much attention. Oh, and another villager sniped, and another one probably going to be sniped soon. There goes that one. Wow, that tower is now down, so this main gold's now TeRRoR's tower can easily get basically just a tower here, and Dench is now trapped between these two slight wood lines in this small bat base. Hello, Hodder. Thanks for hoddering. Just had to get that out of my system. That was painful. Oh wow. Yeah, Dench, come on. Dench plays like this in TGs and honestly it's infuriating, but... Carry simulator. To be fair, Dench does have some really safe resources here. Building that TC there is acceptable if he just wants to defend. But here come the scouts. No armor upgrades, but even the rams are about to get wrecked. Oh. Still adding more and more TCs without any economy. This is not good. Villager difference, we're seeing TeRRoR with 2 more villagers. He does of course have a faster working town centre as Persians. So you know, it's faster than 1 TC and you know, almost as fast as 2 TCs if you're idling them all the time. So, making sense. Barracks coming up for Dench. Don't know why he just doesn't make one single camel, but... My next build order should be how to dark noob into TeRRoR. So now what, this house is going to go down, so tower defense there, okay. Does he still not have fletching? He still does not have fletching, just build a tower slightly out of range, kill his tower. Easy win. There's not going to be that much stone left here, no, probably 3 towers worth there. And the villagers are just going to get sniped, and there's nothing that Dench can do to deny this tower going up, and that's a couple of farms plus the stone, which is all important. TeRRoR can even just take this fight against the spear just so he can keep it alive. No, but the tower's already there doing the work. And rip Villarino. Oh, saved with 1 HP. TeRRoR's finest moment. What can Dench do? He has a safe gold, 2 safe golds, and safe farms. Food and gold, maybe camels, you know, Pierce armor, Indians, that kind of thing. Some scouts in the field, snipe civils. You know, he should have gone Mangonels in the first place. That I definitely would say is the point of this, but come on, at this point, if you want to recover and make some camels, you even have decent wood economy to start getting that stuff up and running. If you didn't make the barracks, maybe Dench still thinks that camels are classed as ships. Looking at TeRRoR back at home, oof. He's getting wheelbarrow though, and his resources are dangerously close to clicking up. I mean, it doesn't look it, but how many farms does he have? He has 13 farmers with wheelbarrow, so that 500 will turn to 800 really quickly. He's not making scouts anymore, so he should be fine. Mangonels now coming out. But how is he going to defend the Mangonels? He has no units to defend them with under all these towers. Oh, and that villager can easily be sniped. That gold is very close to being sniped as well. Maybe if TeRRoR had that barracks, but no, he's going to get the gold. Maybe he's going to build a market and click up. Yeah, there's a TeRROR's market. 650 food, he's just about to click up. I think when the market builds, he'll buy 100 food if he doesn't hit it before then. No, he's going to hit it before then, I think. Blacksmith about to go down. Still no fletching, yeah, no fletching from Dench. And if Blacksmith goes down, it's harder for Dench to get things like armor upgrades for his camels or fletching because he kind of needs it. Nothing else he can really do. Oh, mass mangonels. He might be able to take down a couple of towers. If he could easily take down this tower, he might be able to get back on stone. That might get him a little bit back towards in the game. And our... oh, Dench saving the villager. Nice little move. But also getting housed. He is on 69 population. 69 villagers, sorry, and 80 population. That is pretty monumental. That Indian boom under this pressure is still surviving. He's now getting wheelbarrow. He is 23 villagers ahead of TeRRoR, but they're not working for him and he's not making any military. Except the Mangonels. Pikeman Mangonel? I like that idea. You can afford the Pikeman research. Get some armor for them. I can see that working out if you want to retaliate with that, but... he has to really do something about this. Also, this lumber camp, just send all these villagers here where it's safe. And so when TeRRoR hits Castle Age, maybe he's going to build a university, maybe he's going to research guard tower. Bodkin Arrow is more than likely a must. Probably get iron casting on these scouts. 49 HP house there, so if TeRRoR just brings some more villagers, destroys the house, he could actually get closer. I don't think Dench quite realizes that TeRROR's going to have Bodkin Arrow soon. Do we see University going up, or are we going to see more TCs placed? Seed Workshop of his own. That's quite important, because one Mangonel can easily take out, you know, 2 or 3 with it, if it's not expected. University coming up here, so we're going to see guard tower after all. Scale mail armor coming in for Dench, so he's going to actually try this pikeman thing. Yeah, he's sending him forward now to meet up. He's going to go for it. Guard tower coming in for TeRRoR. Guard tower is actually not going to help against that many Mangonels. And upgrade hits in. Gone from 1 damage a shot to 3. Really nice. This is a massive waste of pikemen. Why is he already not sending out the Mangonels? If he sent out the Mangonels, he could have cleaned up at least a couple of towers by now. And he has the spear still alive to then protect them. But this way he's just not going to have the spears either way. So one mangonel's out and it's just trolling the spearmen. The spearmen are just dying. Why is he now imping? What can you do in imp that you couldn't do in castle wish to counter this? What's the point in spending like 1.8k res on this? There goes another mangonel. Why a monastery? I look at my phone for 1 second and then I see I got that monastery. The escape stream ended. I mean, it was ending when I stopped watching it because I wanted to see that indie game. It was quite funny. Just some real good stuff from Eddie there. The addition of monks here makes no sense. University? What does he want to do without military buildings? I don't really know what I see Dench doing. He's going to make ranged units against towers. Is he going to go full skirm or something? Get ballistics, get skirmishers. Oh, and that's such a fatal thing to happen. The siege workshop getting wrecked enough, the mangonels just pop out and there goes. Is this going to be 3 mangonels that get killed? Yep, there goes 3 mangonels. He didn't even manage to get a convert on the scout. Now the military for the Indian player is basically gone. He has Imperial, bomb cannon, yes, chemistry, there we go. He has the right idea, but he needs to be making skirmishers. If he tries to make hand cannoneers against Persians here, this is such a misguided move. But you know, if he gets bomber cannon, he does have a massive villager lead. He is 32 villagers ahead. TeRRoR's now building a castle though. Oh, that is a great castle. Because no mangonels can get close to kill these villagers, nothing can stop it. Bomber cannons are going to be really useful. But they take a while to create, as well as chemistry only being halfway done. So this is going to come up. I'm going to see cavalry probably from TeRRoR. Yeah, lots of light cav he's got queued up. He hasn't really built a TC at home or anything. He's still on the one town centre, but it's working out for him. We're 38 minutes in game and he does still have 60 villagers, which is, you know, not a small number. Siege workshop coming here for Dench. Dench's gold situation is actually quite strong. He can't actually gather it that fast because he only has a couple of small mines, so can't fit that many villagers around it, but he does still have, you know, 1,000 maybe. Woodline farms just getting denied right off the bat. Another tower over here, so this woodline's about to get denied as well. Dench just does not have the room for this many villagers. And this tower's going to go down, so another tower up here. This will deny a decent bit of that woodline. Moves another tower in here, just near the TC range. It's a decent bit of denial as well. Is he going to make bomber cannons? And he gets housed. At this point I would delete villagers, just to be able to avoid getting housed at this point. He makes hand cannoneer, which is not the unit he wants to be making. They are nice for the +1 range when you have a unique tech for it, but you don't have a castle and you're kind of out of stone really. Yeah, he needed skirmishers, he needed pikemen, he needed camels, he just needed units that are going to survive some of this, and the hand cannoneers do none of that. Rip bomber cannon, rip mangonel. That is open. That's not the right button. That's it. That's the farm. Yeah, that's open. So that's not too good to like have head in there, but more bomb can snipes. I don't see why Dench is holding on. He's getting housed because TeRRoR appears to be killing his houses. These guard towers are really denying everything over here. He doesn't even have the space for wood, he has to go for this. It's pretty bad. Farming space is also gone. This is not enough farm space to really run that much, but as I said, he really should have gone for camels quite early. I still would say camels are a decent unit for him to go at this point. Probably not the most effective at, you know, protecting the bomber cannons, but they'd be very good at it. And TeRRoR realizes this is open apparently. If he doesn't, then he's just too busy killing these villagers anyway, which is good either way. 70 vills vs 100. He's now running 2 TCs, that's nice. Going for a third, and Dench calls the GG because he just can't fight this. What could Dench make? He has a lot of gold, he has a lot of wood. He doesn't have much building space though. He was building along the back of here, but instead of a siege workshop. 1 siege workshop maybe. But a few stables, you could easily afford that, make some camels. I mean, when you're Indians and you have, you know, it's... Oh man, TeRRoR's 1.4k wood though is not even close to as bad when you consider Dench's 7k wood though. But he just has the wood to make a bunch of stables and then just make camels and even get the pure armor upgrades. That would have been all he needed from very, very early. But either way, Dench at his finest. Oh, I forget, achievements are different at the moment. Let's see, units killed, 60 to 20, most of those being villagers later game. Dench just did not handle the trust too well. I think when he went to Castle Age, he either did it too fast, so didn't take any fights in Feudal Age that he should have taken. Or basically when he did, he didn't make the units that would have worked for him, like mangonels right away. TeRRoR's all in trust though, and then the douche, that was extreme. Dench didn't really seem to do anything to fight it back though, or do anything with his TC. Build the siege workshop behind. Even if he had that by that point, then I still think he could have used mangonels. Massive equal difference here for Dench. 10k more wood collected, 1k more food. He did sell a lot of wood. And a lot more gold collected. I'm not playing, I'm casting. I cast this time every week, 23 GMT. Half decent feudal time for TeRRoR, but Dench could have actually been saved with his 25+2 FC because it's a nice fast feudal and you're already up by the time that they're trushing, so just when you hit Castle Age Loom, they should be, you know, raking in with their tower still. You shouldn't be able really to lose villagers at that point. Yeah, I think he really misplayed with that castle time though. He went for it fast but then didn't take advantage of going it fast. Villager and always the difference. Good too. So I'm going to be back in a minute, going to grab some water for a change. And the next 4 games are TeRRoR versus, what's his face, Melkor. While I'm at it, I'm going to quickly update some of my OBS settings here. So whip out the old studio mode. Caps lock on. It's cruise control for cool. This could be that game, but this might also be a game played yesterday. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really remember. I love that sound, just hearing someone get housed right away.